against the Phoenix Suns, 117 to 107. Tatum leading them in that game with 29 points, 10 boards. Horford to screen and roll, knockdown, ball caroms free, diving for it, Grant. Pritchard picks it up, 2-0 Boston.
The program his father started, they became a national power, led by Peyton's hard work. And he's going to be going against a guard like Anthony Simons.
Of Ayton, Blazers will bring it across. Ayton will run up the floor, face up on Horford, and get to that sweet spot 15 feet straight away and knock it down.
Yeah.
Simons surveying, lobs it low, pinning White inside as Ayton. Coming in the second wave is Horford to deflect it, actually get the block.
Albeit a great defensive guard in Derek White, but still DeAndre is supposed to win that matchup.
Derek White leans into a triple and knocks it down. He's shooting. Denver winning the matchup on Thursday in Denver, 115-109. Jokic, 32 points, 12 rebounds, 11 assists. Boston first must solve that mystery. Trying to
guys on the perimeter and then also stop their passing, particularly when they got teammates who shoot the three the way that Scoot apparently wants to shoot it.
Henderson draws the Blazers to within 2. Tatum goes to work. Simons on him. Quickly turns and finds Horford spreading the floor with his ability to shoot.
He was sitting in the help position because he knew Tatum could do this, shoot over the top of Anthony Simons. And so Tatum made the pass the time before. Now something, you give him enough opportunities, he's going to be solid. He's going to shoot the ball well. He's going to make the right decisions. Almost sounds like I'm talking about Anthony Simons.
Kamara, 5-0. And Scoot Henderson on the floor. It's Pritchard stepping through and a beautiful lob up top to the big man.
Of the shooters like Dwap running into the play.
Tatum works his way inside with that inside-out left-hand dribble drive. Pritchard puts his head down, knifes into the lane to the glass, lobs it again up top, and it's Hauser again at the rack. He collects Reith, who goes down in a heap. Scoot Henderson sets up on a Reith screen into the lane to the glass. Unfurls a finger roll, but well defended in there by Cornette. They break out with Pritchard, finding Tatum on the trail for the two-hand jam.
But the Blazers were not able to cash in, and here's Hauser trailing. Now, Kev, 85.5% of Hauser's career shots, 819 field goal attempts have come from the three-point line. But Boston has the defenders to kind of force you into it, especially when Porzingis and Holiday are playing.
Cornette, a solid screen setter. Tatum meanders into the... He'll come up to screen on Simons. Brown off the pick. Simons under the screen. Brown into the lane. Running right-hander up and in for the 6'6" Jaylen Brown. Solid stop there by the Blazers, and it started with Simons not allowing Brown to get to the bucket. And now they come back, and they go to your point. Changes his mind in midair. Scoot will fire that one off the arc, and the rebound grabbed by the Boston Celtics. Tatum quickly to White. Has men strung out, goes 1 on 3 down.
In transition, that's the 9th most in the NBA. So they're either off and running, or they're picking you apart in the half court with a three-point shooting. Speaking of three-point shooting, how about Matisse Thybulle?
And in the near corner is Chris Murray.
That was a good coaching call from the sidelines from Coach Billups and company. They came out in a zone look, knowing the Celtics.
That was bothered by Matisse Thybulle. At least he appeared to be bothered. Here's Simons coming off the screen from Ayton. Reworks it and knocks down a triple.
He is one of
the to pull to win in 5. Brown has it blocked by Thybulle, recovered by Brown, strolls into the lane and snakes a hook with the left hand. Simons off a screen, good close closeout by White. Blazer bench thought he'd been fouled. Here they come the other way after the turnover, and the Boston Celtics score on a 3-on-2. In he comes on the rookie Murray, straight arms him, turns the corner, gains the edge, two-hand jam.
That's just the way things worked out, because Boston, no matter who gets it, that person can start the break. They don't give you a chance to get the matchups you want.
Operating on a double team, jump pass to Brown, slashes in, draws contact, laid it up and in through the contact. Brown was 17 in the first half. That's coming in there on that exchange on a handoff to Grant. Here's Henderson into the lane. Flicks a high lob in there to Ayton. Gains space on White and then flushes a two-hander. You got 5 sets of eyes on White. Off it comes to Brown, drives into the lane, knifes to the glass. And the acrobatic Brown takes Murray with it. Trips out of backcourt. Into the lane, regains his balance and lays it in over Pritchard. Scoot the 3, long rebound Pritchard, downhill, Tatum two-hand jam, 4-on-1. That time Boston. They're shooting at a reasonable clip at 47% from the field. Pritchard off the screen. Gives to Tatum. Had a notion. Now will drive it between defenders and finger rolled it up.
And had an open three. He just took his time and knew he was going to get to the bucket regardless.
Brown just wards off anybody that's smaller than him.
Tamani, if he cuts, he's got a lob.
8 in single coverage. Spinning into a corkscrew fade.
Guys, the Texas Legends did get the win, but the guys stayed the entire time. They were up on their feet, like I mentioned, cheering on their friends. It's really important for them to know that, yes, they are in their town, and when they have a day off, they will choose to spend it supporting them. I thought that was great.
But when was the illegal contact? And they say, nope, common foul, play on, Scoop with a bucket.
Third foul on White as Scoop. And the tip controlled by Henderson, up the floor, behind the back, into the lane to the glass, lay it up and in. Grant works up into front court and sees Brown standing there. He'll take him into the paint, rolls in there with a bank right-hander from the left side, opening up the hip.
They're one of the harder teams when you switch to get underneath, to position your body between them and the bucket. And if you don't do that, they get an offensive rebound, they get another look at it. No one has more than him with 23. But even if he doesn't get his hands on it, he's going to be near it enough to bother. Okay, drop. He can put it on the floor with comfort and get to that bucket.
Hauser left unattended. A three is up and in. Tatum on the Cornet screen. Into the lane. Backs off Reef and lays it home. On Kamara. In he comes. The 6'8 Kamara defends. But he finds a way. Tatum. Tatum cranks in a deep one and a bank. Henderson behind the back. Ran into traffic, lost the handle. Boston the other way. Hauser catch, shoot, three. Drilled it. Simons comes down with it. Quickly head to Banton. Banton good at getting into the paint. Nice lob on the run. Ayton collects it above the rim and laid it in. Kamara on Pritchard, little hesitation. Deeks and drives and lays it up and in. Just that little shimmy.
Yeah, he's got that.
Anthony Simons sees a double to Kamara. Centering pass to Henderson. Gets in deep on White. Hesitates. Leans back and scores. Tatum working. Seeing a double team. Kamara trying to reach in. Tatum spins away from that pressure and takes Simons in deep. Friends, watch your favorite teams on Root Sports and Root Sports Plus using the app. DeAndre Ayton does it when he's not grabbing big numbers for DA tonight. 22 and 12. Boston on top by 16.
He was able to score that last bucket because Horford did not get underneath the switch.
On the inbounds, Grant will handle. From the key, that may be the easiest shot.
For a percentage in the league. But yet they're still so difficult to guard. But those kind of looks right there, those are the bonus looks.
Tom Haberstroh, what about that? That matchup with Denver didn't go so well over the weekend, but hey, it's one game.
Even a game when DeAndre went out with the hand injury, he had a double-double in that game before going out early.
It was terrific.
So he has been a consistent bright spot.
For the Boston Celtics, Pritchard stays on. J.D. Davison on as well. Celtics go to 50 and 14 on the year, 21.